Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode of the HermitPack. And here we are, back in our base, and I'm actually recording this very shortly after recording the last episode. I'm backlogging a little bit, and you may be wondering, Welsknight, you're full-time YouTube now, why are you backlogging? Well, the answer is, when you are a YouTuber, life is a lot less stressful if you're like just a day or two ahead of schedule. So I want to be basically like 2 days ahead of schedule. So if I record a video on Wednesday, that'll be the video that goes out on Friday. And that way, if I get sick or I have to go run an errand or even just something simple like I want to take my wife out to dinner or something, I have that freedom without having to worry about, oh man, but my videos for tomorrow, they're not going to get done in time. So that is why we are not working on the bedroom, because I haven't gotten your feedback and comments on that episode yet. And at the end of that one, I asked, what are some other things that we could put up here on our bedroom floor? And since that video hasn't gone up yet at the time of this recording, we can't work on that. But that's okay, because I have something else I want to work on, and that is automating this a little bit. So Botania is a pretty fantastic mod. We've kind of got into it a little bit, but not a whole lot. And one of the things that's very important for Botania is mana generation. We need mana. And the way that I currently do that, I need to take off this coin of fortune, otherwise it's just going to mess everything up. The way that we currently generate mana is by taking coal, or coal blocks is what I usually use, and feeding them to these endo flames right here, which will suck them up and use them to start generating mana. Pretty easy. However, right now, in order to do that, I need to come over here and manually throw the coal onto the endo flames, which is not exactly ideal. So what I want to do is I want to automate that process a little bit, and there's a few different ways that we can do this. The easiest one is probably to use, here we go, one of these open crates, and for that I need some living wood planks. So let's just make how you make living wood planks. Oh, I guess one living wood makes, okay, well that's actually much easier than I thought. There we go. So let's make ourselves an open crate. And this is basically like a dropper, except it only drops down, and it always drops straight down, instead of having to worry about some of those other things like it not landing in the right spot. So what we're going to do, can I place that? Yeah, there we go. We're going to put our open crate right here. Now, it's an inventory, but you can't actually access it. So we're also going to need probably just a hopper would do the trick. Let's just make one of those. And then a chest. I think just a regular chest would be fine. And we'll put that feeding in, we'll just say like right here. I want those back. We'll just say feeding in like right here. And there we go. So this will feed our thing. Now, that's only going to drop stuff when it receives a redstone signal. So if we put this in here, or I'm sorry, it's the other way around. It locks. It locks when it's receiving a redstone signal. So we're going to have to do some redstone-y bits. Let's see. I'm going to need a redstone torch. And then I want to automate this to unlock every 5 minutes using one of these timers from RF Tools. So if we put that in here, there we go. Now hopefully this will work for our purposes. Let's see. So delay and ticks. That's a lot. Okay, so that'll set. So if I want to do 5 minutes, that would be like 300 seconds. times 20. So that would be like 6,000 ticks, right? Yeah, 6,000 ticks would be a 5-minute delay. But I'm not entirely sure that that's going to serve our needs. Let's grab this stuff again, because I want to test this out a little bit. So, say we have our open crate right here. And we put... Where's the hopper? Oh, it's derping out in the stairs. There we go. Say we put our chest right here. And then we put... let's see. We'll put a redstone torch here. And like that. So that will feed into this and basically prevent this thing from dropping stuff. So if I put my chest in... Oh, that's locking the hopper though then too, isn't it? Because it's powering this block. Yeah. But if we go... I need another building block. Actually, no, I don't. I can just put this right there? No? Like this? No. Okay, fine. You know what? I'll grab the wrench. There we go. So this will feed in. And if I put this on a timer of 10, it doesn't do anything. What? Oh, and I can't, because this is painted glowstone right here. I can't put, there, let's try that. So this timer is not what I thought it was. I thought that timer was like a redstone clock, but it looks like it's not. It looks like it's just a delay. So it's more of a pulse extender than it is. Okay. So in that case, let's do something different. Let's try... Do I have any redstone lamps? I want to test this out. So let's say, there's painted glowstone here. Let's say right here. We'll put down our timer right here. Rotate it to face that way. And we do this. Oh no, it is emitting a redstone pulse. It's just emitting a very, very, very short pulse. Like super, super short. I think it's only a 1-tick pulse, in fact. So, maybe that's not the way to go. I know RF Tools has some other pretty nifty stuff in it. Sensor, wire, inventory checker, sequencer, ender monitor, level emitter. Redstone receiver, logic gate. Counts redstone pulses and emits a signal once a certain number has been reached. That might work for our purposes. Emits a redstone pulse after a certain amount of time, unless it receives a redstone pulse itself before that. Emits a series... Ooh, that might be what I want. The sequencer. Let me try a couple of these out, and I'll see what will work. Hopefully will work for our purposes, and then I'll come back to you. Alright guys, I am back. It doesn't look like any of these are really going to do what I need them to. So, there is indeed another solution. What we could do is... No, actually, that wouldn't work either. I mean, I could automate it using pressure plates of some type, so that when items are sitting there, it would suck them up, and if they're not sitting there, it won't. That's one way that it could potentially be done, but... I don't know. I used to automate this using the redstone timer from extra utilities back in 1.7.10, but that doesn't actually exist anymore. Now there's the redstone clock, but that's not what we need. This just emits a pulse every so often. It's not actually like a timer that you can set. So, I'm not really. Redstone I/O allows reading and emitting, can be controlled by any open computers? Huh. We also do have Super Circuit Maker in the pack now, which might work. Possibly. And then we've got these redstone interfaces from Random Things. Let me look into those. I'm not sure what those do, and I'm also not sure if there's actually like a book or anything from Random Things that I can like look at and figure out how to do stuff with. I'm just looking. I don't think there is actually a guide for Random Things. Let me contact button. Yeah, I'm just not seeing. Maybe I'll just try making one of these basic redstone interfaces, and we'll see if it has like a GUI that can be set at all. Oh, I need a stable ender pearl for that. Let's just see what this thing looks like. Redstone interface. Okay, so it has a GUI. Let's just grab this redstone lamp. And let's put it here. And do that. No target. Can I link that at all? Is there some sort of linky tool? Redstone activator. That looks promising. That might be what we need. Let's try making one of those. Does this do a thing? So that, I guess the redstone activator just gets it to emit a signal? Yeah, I think it just temporarily powers something that can accept a redstone signal. So that actually doesn't really do me any good either. Entity detector. Filtered item. Let me keep looking. Oh, redstone tool. That's probably what I need to configure this, I bet. Let's try this thing out. Oh, that did something. Okay. So here's a question. If I put this, like, way over here, and we do that, and then I provide this thing a redstone signal, like we just go, like, oh, that's super cool. Oh, that's awesome. Wireless redstone. I know there are other ways in the pack to do wireless redstone. Like there is a wireless transmitter from RF Tools, and a few other options as well. But this is super good. Does this thing work through walls, I wonder? Let's find out. I'm really curious. So let's say we put it here. And we go U to U. Power? Oh, it totally works through walls. That's amazing. I love it. Okay, so that is potentially an option. I wonder if we could use this to automate things. Because then what we could do... That would actually make this super easy, to be honest. Let's see. So how would we do this? We would go... I would need a weighted pressure plate, I believe. Let's just make sure. I'm not great with my redstone-y stuff, so you'll have to forgive me, but I'm pretty sure a weighted pressure plate. If I throw that on there, no, that only emits a very weak signal. So I think what I actually need is one of these ones. Nope, that's still only a signal strength of 1. This doesn't work with a stone, does it? You can't put items just on a stone. No. It's got to be. So I guess maybe we'll just have to deal with a signal strength of 1. I thought... Although what I really need is a signal strength of, like, 4? Probably 3. Because here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we go with these redstone interfaces, right? And I can make redstone observer. Here we go. I can make 2 of these guys. Like so. So we'll make 2. I can put this stuff away. I still need the hopper, the chest, and the open crate. There we go. And what I'm thinking is we can put 1 redstone interface right here. And this is where the coal will actually fall, right? Then we can maybe come back here and make our actual, like, redstone circuit so it's all hidden and cool. So we'll just, like, clear out a little bit of space back here for me to actually work in. Put down some torches. There we go. That'll hopefully be enough space. Actually, you know what? I'll probably need a little bit more vertical space. And that should be sufficient. That should be plenty. So we do that, right? And then what I need is we need a block here and here with our crate on top, a hopper here, and then a chest that goes like right there. And then we get rid of those 2. So this will drop. And then we'll take it to, I guess, this block. Let's just see if this works. So we right-click that and right-click that. And it looks like that's working. So now if I throw that here, we get 1. We throw 3 items on there. No, still just 1. So we need a better signal strength. Can I link it directly to the redstone, I wonder? Like so? I know this is kind of a derpy episode, kind of a weird episode, but I'm experimenting. Okay, so it looks like we still just have this 1 signal strength, which honestly will be enough. That'll be fine. The problem is going to be getting this to work properly. So let's say we do this, and we grab a weighted pressure plate here. That doesn't affect the signal strength at all. Excuse me. I need a way to measure the number of items. I mean, for now, we can, you know what? For now, it's fine. We'll just work with the 1 signal strength. It'll do the trick. It'll still do the job. It'll be okay. So let's put this guy right here. And, or actually, here's what we could do. Let's grab a repeater real quick. Like so. Set the delay to 4 ticks. Actually, let's set it to 3 ticks. And then, okay. So now I need to invert the signal, which means I actually need a redstone torch, which I don't have, naturally. There we go. So we do that. So when this thing is powered, it will turn this redstone torch on or off. It should turn it off. Oh, no, I know why. Because this is not linked to the block. It was linked to the redstone. So now this redstone torch should be off. Yep, good. And then we can link this to this hopper. And now, if I put these items in here, and then we throw an item on there, that kind of works. Except it kind of does the opposite of what I need it to do. Just kidding. I was joking. Stop. I need it to drop items only when there's not an item on here. So maybe what I should actually do is just get rid of that, because this doesn't need to be inverted. And then we link this guy up to here. And then we put those in. That drops 1, 2, 3 items before they get... I mean, that'll work. It's going to waste... I really just need to add like a 1 pulse delay. So if we add 1 tick to that... 1, 2, 3... Still 3. Let's try... Let's set that to no delay. Or to 1 tick. There it drops 2. And honestly, 2 would be fine. 2 would be fine because we got 4 flowers. So I think that actually works. That does the job. That's kind of cool. I like it. And then what'll happen is that it'll use up all the stuff. Like it'll use up the coal. And then once the coal's used up, it'll drop more onto the pressure plate, which will then activate this, set it over there, and in theory, this should totally work. So let's just make sure that this is all cleared out. Let's grab... Oh, not the clay. Sort by name. There we go. Where... Oh, ascending. Sort by name. Where is my coal? Block of coal. Coal, here we go. So now, if I put all of that into this chest right here, that totally works. And then this stuff will not despawn before these stop creating mana. So that totally works. I'm actually super happy about that. That worked way better than I thought it was going to. I'm super pumped. Do I have a band of mana or mana tablet or anything like that? I have a band of mana. And I think somewhere I've got a... Yeah, Wand of the Forest. There we go. What I'm going to do, now that this is automated, I'm going to toss this band of mana on top of our mana pool so that it drains all the mana that's in here, just to basically give us plenty of room and buffer. And if we need the mana, we can always put it back. So that should be good. Oh, you know what? I meant to do it the other way. I want the mana from the pool to go into the ring, not the other way around. There we go. I had it backwards. So this should work now. And it's not super cluttered either. Like, that's one thing, is that normally when you do this, it ends up just like really cluttered and you end up with redstone-y bits all over the place and it looks just generally kind of terrible. So I'm actually really excited about this. It doesn't look like much, but still, anytime I can do a redstone-y thing, I'm pretty happy. Guys, I am out of time for this episode though, so my friends, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I do appreciate it, and it really helps out my channel. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. There are links in the video description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll definitely see you next time.